How's it going, hippo? How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna play a song here. I'm gonna play a Phish song to get this live show started. Thank you. There's already 3 years, so thank you for popping in. I'm just gonna play a Phish song live here and get through that, and then I'm gonna talk about Phish. Don't wanna be an actor pretending on the stage. Don't wanna be a writer with my thoughts out on a page. Don't wanna be a painter because everyone comes to look. Don't wanna be anything where my life's an open book. I dream it's true, but I'd see it through if I could be wasting my time with you. Don't wanna be a farmer working in the sun. Don't wanna be an outlaw always on the run. Don't wanna be a climber reaching for the top. Don't wanna be anything where I don't know when to stop. I dream it's true, but I'd see it through if I could be wasting my time with you. And so if I'm inside your head, don't believe what you might have read. You'll see what you might have read. To hear it, come waste your time with me. Come waste your time with me. And so if I'm inside your head, don't believe what you might have read. You'll see what I might have read. To hear it, come waste your time with me. Come waste your time with me. Come waste your time with me. If I could be wasting my time with you, with you. Oh, I blew the ending there. I blew the ending. But thank you very much for tuning in. And thank you for listening to that. I want to begin the live shows with a song, if possible. And look at that, my friend Trevor has made a word pun there. Come waste your time. I played in many bands for many years with Trevor. Trevor, how you doing, buddy? And Trevor, you may not know this, but this show is all about Phish, and I know how much you love Phish. So welcome to a show where I talk all about Phish. I think the other users that I can see, I think this is Derek Derek, who I've been talking to and who was on the Phish show a couple of weeks ago. Thanks for chiming in. Thank you to all 8 of you who are watching. I appreciate that. This video is going to go up anyways, but I think I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos live from now on because one of the things that I most enjoyed. Thanks, Trevor. One of the things that I most enjoyed about doing this channel and getting into Phish and the other things like all the Ween stuff has been the conversation and talking with people. And I've actually had people on the show from across America. And I thought, well, how can I, instead of waiting for people to talk in the comments, I thought that I'd do the show live. Well, Trevor, if you don't know anything about Phish, my friend, you should check out the other episodes because I actually approached Phish with a great amount of skepticism, as people who are watching my channel will know. I kind of did it on a lark, I guess would be the term, because I had the time, and I'm glad I did because I fucking love Phish now, man. I really, really fucking do. So, hey, cheers to everybody out there. I hope you're all doing very well wherever you are. And I'm doing great today. I had to roll my back out. I got some fucking back issues still from that plumbing fucking battle that I had a couple of weeks ago. It is better live. I agree, hippo. But yeah, I had a fucking battle with my fucking bathroom sink, and I was snaking it, and there was fucking mud or whatever it is, fecal matter, whatever the hell it may be, flying everywhere. But I feel a lot better now, and I'm ready to do this live show. So, I just want to say that the last episode that I did, the first live show that I did, I was talking about my favorite Phish live show, which I said was 9/14/99 Boys State University Pavilion, because it has some of my favorite songs on it, like Simple and Waste, and a fucking fantastic version of Waste at that. But I just want to say that since then, actually, a user with the username of, let me just find it here. A user named Kevin Bosick actually turned me onto this show here that you'll see on the screen, the 7/10/99. And the version of Chalk Dust Torture was fucking mind-melting. Like, it was absolutely fucking insane. The solo of that is fantastic. And I was actually just driving, I was driving back home from work when I first put that on. And basically, I mean, I was having a bit of a shitty day, but the fucking solo in that just absolutely lifted me up. There are people, it was like 3 o'clock traffic, which is rush hour here in Vancouver because we're lazy as fuck. We only like to work till 3, but it was rush hour traffic. People were weaving in and out, and I was kind of starting to lose my mind a little bit. And I put that song on, and I don't even remember, the rest of the drive, to be honest with you. Did I ever check out the Timber Hoe? No, I have not checked that out yet. I have not checked that out, Derek, but I'm gonna get on that. I got so many shows to watch. There's a number that I've kind of crossed off since the last time. Also, I've discovered the song Rogue, which I think was on that show that Kevin Bosick sent me. But man, the one lyric from that track, if life were easy and not so fast, I wouldn't think about the past. I may be butchering the melody there, but man, what a song. I fucking love that song. That is such a good part. In fact, I think I'm going to try and put together an acoustic version of Rogue for the next episode and try and play that. I'll probably just sing that one part a million times because I love it so much. But I've listened to, of course, the Glen Falls show that I've talked about before with the whole Beatles White Album on it. A couple of people were recommending that I check out some of the Psycho Kill. Why can I not remember the Talking Heads? Somebody recommended that I check out some of their Talking Head stuff. And on one of the shows I was listening to, I heard Psycho Killer. I think it was the Ohio show, 97 in Ohio, 12/17/97. It was fucking fantastic. And there's also a song on there that they do, a blues song called Jesus Left Chicago, which is fucking fantastic. So thank you for those show recommendations, Kevin and Derek and everybody else who's been sending them in. Yes, I most certainly am learning things, Hippo. Daniel Martin, do you have the subtitles on for your deaf viewers? Daniel's he's not deaf. He's a good friend of mine over in Comox. And hi Dan. I was talking to him earlier today. Wanted me to help him drive somewhere, but I'm getting a custom guitar made tomorrow, so there's no time for that, Dan. No subtitles either. That's not this kind of show. But anyways, thank you very much for all the show recommendations, Derek, and I do write them down. I'm slowly plowing my way through the shows, but Yeah, keep them coming anyways. And by the way, chime in with anything you got to add to any of this, because that's why I want to do these live show. And also, if you have any covers that you think I could pull off with the acoustic guitar, also let me know about that. So let's have a fucking little sip here, and let's get into it. So the title of the show was I've got to hand it to you. You've got heart. Phish Talk Live, episode 1. And that was because during the last, I think this is the right one, during the last show that I did about Tom Marshall, who writes, ghost writes, I guess would be, or I don't know if he's ghost writes. He writes a lot of the Phish lyrics. And I thought that was really interesting. I kind of talked about that in the last live show that I did. But Isaac Garcia, who's also over on Instagram, he chimed in and he told me about this story about, I believe it was about Trey and Tom Marshall, and basically he was saying something along the lines of that Trey got kicked out of med school, or during med school, Trey, as a practical joke, Trey stole a hand from the medical lab, or the whatever it is, where you, on the slab, wherever you keep the fucking dead guys in university. I don't know. I clearly didn't go to university, in case you can't tell by all my lovely diction and orating skills. But he stole a human hand and allegedly a human heart, and he mailed them to Tom Marshall with a letter that said, "I've got to hand it to you. You've got heart." And when I heard that story, I was like, bam, there's like another 10 episodes of this fucking show. I don't have to do anything. That's a great story. And I wanted to know if it was true, because I remember people, when I first started getting into Phish, people were saying, read the fucking book. And I was literally looking for the book. I was going to Amazon. I was like, why can I not find this book? I actually searched for a fucking book, and I didn't find it. So I thought that was kind of something that you tell new guys to kind of throw them off the course or whatever. And so when I heard this story about the hand, I was like, you know what? I actually don't care if that's not true or not. Hey, we used to do Psycho Killer, my friend Trevor. But anyways, so I started looking at this story to see if this hand and this heart, this goat heart, or a human hand, or whatever the fuck it was real. And so I did a tiny amount of research, and I was able to find proof to substantiate. Well, popular opinion that says that the story actually happened. So first of all, I went to the phish.net site, and I found the first comment was, Trey was suspended from college an entire semester after he broke into the science building. Jesus Christ. After he broke into the science building and stole a human hand and a goat's heart. He sent it to his friend as a prank, which corroborates the story that I've already kind of been told. But I actually saw some stuff down here. People were like, well, how did he get busted? And I read through this. There were a number of stories, one being that UPS kind of smelled it or something and ratted it out. Another story was that he left it on, the delivery guy left it on the porch and somebody else found it. And another story was that Trey got spooked and put it in a snowbank, and then the snow melted and somebody found it that way. I don't know, but that is an epic prank indeed. I don't even know if that's a prank. And you know what? Like, Trey's a pretty enthusiastic guy. He's got a lot of energy going on. But that, I don't know, that might be pushing it a little too far for a prank. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a prank, or if that's like something that we can just kind of, oh Jesus, what's this crap I got on the screen? Okay, let me know if you think that's really a prank, or if that's something that, if he didn't become famous, would probably be haunting his professional and social life for the rest of his days. I don't know, but anyways. So Derek, who is the user, where is he? He's right here. Derek, he had sent me, Derek, that's his username right there. He had sent me a legitimate copy of the book. Let me just get it up here. I got it in here somewhere. There it is. Of the Phish biography by Park Puterbaugh. And Park Puterbaugh is the former senior editor of the Rolling Stone magazine. And so Derek was even nice enough. Thanks again, Derek. I really appreciate that. And by the way, Derek, you got to come on one of these shows. We got to figure out how to do that. I can add people in here, but you got to come on and talk some Phish with me, maybe for the next one or something like that. I don't know. And anybody out there who wants to come on to a show and talk about Phish, please let me know. You can DM me through one of these social things here. Anyways, the Phish biography, Derek sent me a copy of it, and I'll read you a passage from it after I take another sip, because it's Friday and Colin's going to get drunk. Colin is going to get drunk tonight. I'm telling you that right now. I got accidentally drunk last night. I was drinking these beers, these IPAs with a little fox on the can. It looked like a sweet little beer. And basically, I didn't read the part of the can that said it was like 7.5% alcohol content. I banged back 5 of those when I was watching the hockey game. Leafs won, go Leafs go. This is the year. I'm not delusional. Anyways, banged back some of those and I was fucking hammered. But anyways, that's not what this is about. I'm going to read you the passage from this book about the story here, because this is, I think, is as official as you're going to get. Anastasio and a friend in Colorado had been competing to see who could send the other the more to see who could send one another the most outrageous. Oh, jeez, I can't talk today. To see who could send each other the more outrageous package through the mail. Anastasio upped the ante by liberating a hand and a heart from the school's anatomy laboratory. Tom Marshall swore that the heart was human, while others have claimed that it was from a goat. He boxed the body parts, enfolding the heart in the hand and enclosing a note with the bloody mess that said, "I've got to hand it to you, you've got heart." For this macabre prank, he received a semester's suspension from UVM, and he actually got off lightly as he risked running afoul of the youth. Okay, so this basically said that the worst consequence could have been that he would have violated some U.S. Postal Service law. So that's quite the story. I don't know if I believe that. Let me know if you believe that in the comments. Check out the YouTube channel, Phish. This user is sending this in, and I'm going to put that up there so other people can check it out too. But yeah, I'm going to check that out for sure. People have been sending me so much Phish stuff, and I have to say there is probably not been a better time to get into a band, especially something like Phish, because there is so much fucking material, and it's next to impossible to know where to start. And it's been very nice talking to you people about all this stuff. But let me know what you think. If you think that actually happened or not, or if you think I'm a sucker, or if it's just, it's better for us all to believe that it happened. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Hip post saying, yeah, very silly prank. I don't know. I don't know if that's a prank. I think this borders on something else. That's just me. In today's social climate, I don't know if you could steal a hand and a fucking heart, especially when there's so many people lined up waiting for hearts. I don't know if these would have been the hearts that people are sewing into their chest, but you probably shouldn't steal a hand and a heart. But that being said, it's a fucking hilarious story. So I actually did some preparation for this episode, unlike many of my other episodes, but I wrote a conclusion, my own conclusion. So, any amount of research into the topic of Trey Anastasio's life will reveal a spirit of, oh God, I can't even read my own shit. Any amount of research into the topic of Trey Anastasio's life will reveal the spirit of a boundlessly enthusiastic artist and a true master of the guitar. There's an indelible spark that glints in the man's eyes, and it's no small wonder that spark has ignited the passion of generations of fans. I'm getting myself pumped up here. Maybe Trey Anastasio did steal a human hand and a heart, or a human hand and a goat's heart, or any combination of the three. Maybe he didn't. One thing I can tell you, though, is that the Chalk Dust Torture solo in the 71099 set, Camden, New Jersey, is fucking mind-melting. So if you've learned anything in this episode, I hope it's that fucking solo will melt your friggin' tits off. And Trevor, if you're still kicking around, man, you got to give this band a go. I'll give you a couple of shows to check out, or I'll you know what? I'm going to drink several more of these, and after the show, I'm going to bombard you with messages if you're still kicking around. But anyways, yeah. That's that little segment of the show. So while I was looking into Trey and the hand, I actually kind of stumbled across, pardon me, I actually stumbled across some other stuff. And that's kind of, well, as everybody knows, that's how the internet works, especially in the pandemic time. You sit down to do one fucking thing. You go to check your email, and then 3 hours goes by and it's dark out, and you're just like, your mouth is dry and you're just watching BuzzFeed videos or whatever the fuck it is. But anyways, needless to say, I found some other stuff that I thought was mildly entertaining to me, and so hopefully would be of use to you. So I also went, actually, maybe while I got some of you guys here. All right, still kicking it. Thanks, Trevor. I'm going to buzz you after that. I'm coming over. I'm violating. No, I'm not coming over. I wish I could, though, man. It's been too fucking long since I've had beers with anybody. Like I say, I got accidentally on purpose drunk last night by myself on a Thursday. I found this other site here. I've been going on Phish.net, but I also found the Phantasy tour. What is there a preference among fans? Does anybody Is one site better than the other? I don't fucking know. But anyways, I found this website, and this website, this looks like some website that I would have made back in '96 on GeoCities, and I actually have some websites out there in the. I used to use Angel Fire. I had some fucking ridiculous sites that I'm not even going to talk about. But when I saw this site, let me make this a little bigger here. Let me just make this just a touch bigger for you here. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's get me out of the way. This is a website called amiannoying.com, and this is obviously stupid, but what I thought was funny about it is that the way that it gives you like a resume, it gives you why he might be annoying, why he might not be annoying, and some of the reasons for this were pretty funny. Why he might be annoying: he was suspended for a semester because he broke into the science building, stole a human hand, and got a goat's heart. He then sent the hand and heart to the science, which is exactly the story that I just said. One of the reasons why he might be annoying is he named his dog Marley. He smokes pot and takes psychedelic drugs. How fucking dare he? And after breaking up with Phish, he started many failed side bands. I don't know about you, but I don't think Oysterhead was a failed side band. And actually, I think Oysterhead was supposed to be touring this year. So I thought that one was funny, and it kind of rates. Let me get that back up here. It kind of rates years in which you were very annoying. So in 2005, he was super fucking annoying. And look at that. In 2007, he was most annoying. And actually, because we have all got nothing better to do, let's face it, there's no shows to check out. There's nothing to do. I actually thought I would look up Jerry Garcia and see about him. You know what? It's not going to work. You know what? Fuck this website. I'm not looking at it. Anyways, I looked up Jerry Garcia, and it had reasons why Jerry Garcia might be annoying. And it said because he's addicted to heroin and had diabetes. And I was like, that's some of the meanest shit I've ever read on the internet. So if you have an abundance of free time, yeah, the pot and the psychedelic drugs. If you have an abundance of free time, like I do, go check that site out. I'll probably put it in the description of this video down below. But hey, thank you everybody who's Kevin. If you're just popping in now, thank you for that show, man. I don't know if you were listening earlier. This was the guy right here who gifted me. Well, sorry. This is the guy right here who gifted me that fucking show. What was I? I got my papers all over the fucking place here. The 7/10/99 show, Kevin. That fucking Chalk Dust Torture solo gave me it turned my week around, man. I was having a shit fucking week, and it turned it right the fuck around. So thank you very much for that. Anyhow, moving along, because I am supposed to be keeping it, somewhat organized here. I'm not, although you people may have an abundance of free time, I'm not gonna try to waste it. It was super annoying of Jerry Garcia to have friggin' diabetes. I absolutely agree. Okay, so while I was looking for that, I also came across something else. And I don't know what your financial situations are like out there, people, but turns out that Mike Gordon's house, bass player of Phish, is on the market for a cool $895,000. And, I don't think that I can afford it. And I don't think I can convince the lady for a move down to the States there to rural Vermont, as much as I'd fucking like to. But I just thought you can check that out. I'll put a link to that in there anyways, in case some of you people are extremely rich and for some reason watching my show. I'd appreciate it anyways. But yeah. So there's actually one more thing that I wanted to share here on this video. I don't want to make these videos too long, but after I'm kind of done the content that I had planned, if anybody wants to throw something my way or ask me something, like if you want to throw me a show suggestion, maybe I can have a listen to that later. Or if you have any suggestions for things that you'd want to talk about on a video. And like I say, if you want to come on, I've had some guests on. I've had a guy from Colorado on the channel. I've had a guy from New York on the channel. I had a guy from, I think he's from Pennsylvania. And I've had a guy on from Portland. So if you want to come on, just get at me in social channels down there, and you can come on. I'd love to talk. We might not do it live in case you just want to fucking rip me mercilessly on my own YouTube channel. I gotta worry about that. But oh yeah, Trevor and I here, we're in a band. We're in a band called Terry, and maybe I'll maybe I'll share some of that after this. But anyways, there's one more sort of fish related thing that I did want to get into, and that was this article, which Jesus, I got too many windows open. I need somebody to do this for me. But yeah, okay. So this is a story that I found while I was researching all that other crap, and it was in Vogue magazine, and I was like, well, that's kind of funny. What's Vogue writing about fish? This was the sort of picture that I saw. And I was like, what's this article about? And it said Confessions of a Fish Wife. And this is an article by Michelle Ruiz. And I recommend you go read this article for yourself. I'm not too sure if it's parody or if it's for real, but it was pretty funny. And I'm going to read an excerpt from it. So, every year for the past 6 years, I was considering reading this in a woman's voice, but I think that would be insulting to every woman who's ever walked the earth. And most definitely my wife, who's very nicely waiting in the other room for me to finish this video. But anyways, I'm going to read this. Every year for the past 6 years, I faced the same conundrum in the run-up to New Year's Eve. Spend this festive holiday without my husband or spend it with him at a 5-hour Phish concert. In the interest of kissing him at midnight, I usually choose option B. Instead of watching the ball drop with loved ones, I have gazed up in awe and confusion as the members of Phish, a quartet of grown men, in brackets, ride over the crowd in a giant hot dog high above the noodling masses of New York's Madison Square Garden while singing a song named Meat Stick, partially in Japanese. My name is Michelle, and my husband is a Phish fan. Phish wifery is a plight that can make even golf widowhood seem cushy. My husband's Phish fandom is a calendar-consuming siege that hijacks most major holidays. There's New Year's at Madison Square Gardens, though in a rare gift last year, Phish took us to Miami. Halloween in Las Vegas, I stayed back, but he couldn't bear to miss it, even though it was our daughter's first Halloween, and she was going as a strawberry. Wow, that I got to say that article cracked me up, especially the little detail about him basically missing his daughter's first Halloween. His daughter, missing his daughter's first Halloween, and that she was dressed like a strawberry. So that's precious. And I got to say, look, I'm fucking chomping at the bit to get to my first Phish show whenever I can, whenever all the shit goes down. And I'm really hoping that I can do that this year. There's a couple of dates that I kind of circled and hope to get to. And I also wanted to get to, I'm going to put that comment up. I want to get to some Ween shows this year. I'm hoping that my buddy Trevor will buck up and come down to the States with me to check out some Ween, maybe if they play Washington or something like that. But I really want to get to a show, but I'm just wondering, like, that article, is that what my wife has in store? Is that what, because, like, I'm already kind of bordering on that with the Ween. I got to be honest with you. I've traveled all through the States to see Ween. I've dragged her down there, and she definitely has a threshold for that, but she's not feeling Phish whatsoever. So that's pretty much the bulk of the content that I had made here. I want to thank all of you for watching. Yeah, Trevor's in. He's fucking in. And I'm going to put it up on the screen, and it'll be a digital record so that he can't welch out of it. No, all kidding aside, people got to do shit. So one thing I wanted to announce in this live video is that I'm going to be doing a similar series to this series, to getting into Phish and the Phish related stuff. I'm going to keep doing the Phish stuff because it's been too fun. And there's actually people here watching this. So that's definitely an incentive for me to keep going. Tell your friends. Bring your friends if you have friends, and tune into the next one. But I'm going to be doing a similar sort of series to this with Frank Zappa. I'm going to try to get into some Zappa. I know my friend Trevor watching is a huge Zappa fan, and I think there's a similar thread weaving through the whole Ween, Zappa, and Phish thing. So it seemed like a natural place to go. And I have no fucking idea like where to even start with Zappa. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in cold, and look out for that video coming up. Hippo, when is the next Ween Talk episode? The next Ween Talk episode is probably going to be Sunday, and I'm actually just buying a new custom guitar that I had built tomorrow, and I'm hoping that I don't end up playing that for the next 48 hours straight. So I'm hoping to do another Ween Talk episode. I might do that one live as well. We got to see if my wife wants me monopolizing the living room here, but. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe if you feel like doing so. There's going to be a Ween Talk episode on Sunday, and there's all this social crap here if you want to get at me there, if you want to talk about coming on in an episode. But hey, I'm going to drink some more beer. I'm going to watch a movie with my wife, maybe stay up too late playing video games, get too trashed to go get my guitar tomorrow. We will see. But thank you very much for watching. And take good care of yourselves. And Trevor, I'm gonna go dang talk to you in a minute. We'll see about that, Kevin. Actually, what I will do, I think that most of you people that I've been talking to on the channel have always been in pretty good humor. And I'll show you a band that Trevor and I used to play in. It's called Terry, and I'll show you a song that we had. And if you like it, let me know. If you hate it, well, I'm offended. That's right, I'm offended. Now, let me get this up here. And well, it's starting. And you're going to have to go ahead and let me know if you can hear this. There's a young friggin' tone wizard with hair. But, yeah, check this out. If you enjoy it in some way, let me know. But once again, thank you for watching. And I'm trying to end the video naturally, but it's failing. Hip and Derek and Kevin, thank you very much for watching. Check out this video and let me know if you can see the sound, hopefully, or hear the sound. Hopefully you can. I think I fixed the sound. Hopefully I did. Sorry if I didn't. I'll get on that next time. Okay, so apparently some people heard it and some people didn't. I'll get on that for next time. But hey, thanks again for watching, and take care of yourselves. I look forward to talking to some of you guys in the future in the comments of future videos. And in this one, if you have any suggestions for my next episode, please let me know. But seriously, take care of yourselves. And Trevor Sather, I'm going to be calling you up drunk later, man. So you watch